dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky. This is WYMT Mountain News First at 4.
Good afternoon, I'm Steve Hensley. First at 4, Clay County now has a new magistrate, one with historical significance. WYMT's Chas Jenkins explains from Manchester.
I'm at the Clay County Courthouse, where the county's first female magistrate is now sworn into office. Appointed by Governor Andy Beshear, Sonia Hoskins Gray will be fulfilling the term of her father, Price P.C. Hoskins, who died unexpectedly last month. Hoskins was the county's former magistrate since 2010. Feeling confident in the new role, Gray has been an attorney in the county for 29 years. However, Gray says she will be filling some big shoes.
He loved people. He loved the people in his district and in his county. He strived every day to be the very best he could be. He taught my brother, my two sisters, and I to be that same way.
Gray says she plans to run for the position once the current term is completed. In Manchester, Chas Jenkins, WYMT Mountain News.
And Chas will have more on the ceremony, including perspective from the Clay County Judge Executive and the judge who swore Gray in tonight at 6.
Sky is looking a little less gray outside this afternoon. We've seen just a touch more sunshine as we're finally starting to work some of our rainfall on out of here. Camera from the University of Virginia at Wise. Now, we started off pretty soggy, but you see, we had some pretty nice sunshine in the middle of the day outside the Mountain Parkway at Slade. Well, the sun is out. We've got some scattered clouds around, but not looking too bad outside. Temperatures not looking too bad either. Upper 70s, low 80s for many of us, though the Big Sandy a little bit cooler. 74 Prestonsburg and 72 in Pikeville. We're seeing a few showers, some downpours going up southern parts of Pulaski County, eastern parts of Wayne County, northern parts of McCreary County, even on up into Rockcastle and all the way up into Estill and Powell counties at this point. One not far from Frenchburg right now, either in Menifee County. Everything will be just like the last few nights, south to north over the next little bit. So just keep that WYMT weather app handy because we're going to be heading down into the low 60s tonight. Showers slowly on the decrease, but they'll be with us through the evening. We do have some sunny skies, though, on the way as we finish out the work week, and I'll have details on that coming up in a little bit. Steve?
Evan, thank you. A Senate vote is expected soon on raising the debt limit to avoid defaulting on loans. The country was set to run out of money to pay its debt as of October 18th. CBS's Deborah Alfarone has more from Capitol Hill.
Senate Republicans and Democrats have struck a compromise to raise the debt limit, at least temporarily.
We have reached agreement to extend the debt ceiling through early December, and it's our hope that we can get this done as soon as today.
Negotiations began after Minority Leader Mitch McConnell released a statement Wednesday saying his party would temporarily give up its objections, allowing Democrats to raise the ceiling into December.
Republican and Democratic members and staff negotiated through the night in good faith. The Senate is moving toward the plan I laid out yesterday to spare the American people a manufactured crisis.
The extension means we could be right back here in 2 months unless Democrats find a way to extend it further on their own.
Democrats could fold an extension of the debt limit into a multi-trillion-dollar social spending package if they can find a compromise that everyone in their party can support.
48 out of 50 members of the Senate Democratic Caucus support the bill, and 210 members, about 96% of the House Democratic Caucus, support the bill. And by the way, the President of the United States supports the bill.
Senators Kyrsten Sinema of Arizona and Joe Manchin of West Virginia are the holdouts citing concerns over the price tag. Deborah Alfarone, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
Most Republicans say they will support a long-term extension of the debt limit if Democrats stop trying to pass the spending bill through a Senate tool called reconciliation. That allows Democrats to pass budget bills with a simple majority instead of needing 60 votes to clear filibusters. But to do that, they need the votes of all 50 Democratic senators in their caucus. People on Earth are sitting ducks if an asteroid ever hurtles toward the planet. But NASA wants to change that. The agency plans to conduct its first test for planetary defense the day before Thanksgiving. The agency will launch a rocket aimed at a 525-foot-long asteroid named Dimorphos. NASA wants to see if it can change Dimorphos's orbit by crashing the rocket into it. If it works, the thought is this kinetic impactor technique could be used to change the course of any space rock that threatens Earth. Flu season is here, but a new survey shows many Americans do not plan on getting the flu shot. A new survey from the National Foundation of Infectious Diseases shows 61% believe the flu shot offers the best protection against severe illness. 44%, though, say they are either unsure or will not get the vaccine. Reasons include not believing the flu shot works very well, concerns about possible side effects, or some say they just never get the flu. Pfizer and BioNTech have officially submitted their requests to the FDA to authorize emergency use of their COVID-19 vaccine for children ages 5 to 11. The latest data from the American Academy of Pediatrics shows children make up more than a quarter of new COVID cases nationwide. Reefi Kendre has been learning virtually for 2 years because she is immunocompromised. Pediatrician Candace Jones says immunocompromised kids need multiple layers of protection against COVID.
Every night I wish upon a starfish that I can go back in person.
The FDA scheduled an advisory committee meeting last week to discuss the vaccine in children ages 5 to 11 for October 26th. In anticipation, Pfizer was going to submit their application. An 18-year-old student accused of a shooting at a Texas high school is in custody today. 4 people were hurt in the attack. The suspect's family says he was trying to protect himself from bullies. As the chaos unfolded inside the school, students were sharing a video. Police believe it shows the brawl that provoked the shooting. The suspect did turn himself in and is facing 3 charges of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon right now. A CBS News investigation into allegations of fraud, waste, and abuse at the Department of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives is now prompting congressional action. As soon as Joe, an Army veteran, got to the ATF's Human Resources Department in 2016, he said he noticed personnel problems. Even though some ATF personnel were doing administrative jobs, Joe says they were paid a bonus known as Law Enforcement Availability Pay, or LEAP for short.
People were receiving it in positions where they weren't authorized.
Hundreds of millions of taxpayer dollars may be involved. An email from the Office of Special Counsel reviewed by CBS News said a final report is delayed, citing broad implications for the ATF. Most swimmers never even see them, but countless baby great white sharks have been seen swimming among families and surfers in California. Chris Lowe runs the Shark Lab at Cal State Long Beach. To better understand what's attracting the sharks, he takes blood and tissue samples to help learn what the shark is eating. Then he performs surgery at sea, implanting a tracking device that will last a decade. Markeisha Wardell's salon in Clarksville is more than a place to get your hair done. With her own hairline, Markeisha Rose Extensions, she adds length or makes custom wigs for her clients. But she realized it wasn't an option for many. Bothered by the gap, she started saving and announced the Select Your Crown event for October 24th, an event giving away custom wigs, or what she calls crowns, for 100 women and children with hair loss.
Everyone who would come in couldn't necessarily afford a quality wig, because we do very high-end quality wigs starting at like $400 and up, you know. And so it really hurt my heart that I couldn't give everyone a wig.
Wardell says this is for women trying to find themselves and regain their confidence. Let's head over to Wall Street now on this Thursday. The Dow closes up today more than 337 points. We'll have more financial news in our next half hour. But straight ahead here on First at 4, plant-based meat is becoming more than just a trend in the U.S., even at some chain restaurants.
And showers become fewer and farther between as we finish out the work week. I'll have the latest straight ahead.